Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tom from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane times and markets. All right, we're going to be starting off our weekly forecast. Today it's 11:42 in the morning at 8/17/2025. Getting ready for the week. We'll be starting off with euro dollar analysis, working our way through the other cross trades and other straight dollar trades such as dollar yen and sterling dollar. All right, so there we go. Euro dollar, 1 week. We're looking at the weekly. So if we're just using simple three-bar harmony, we could say that if we can get up through this week, if we can get up through 117.50, we got a good shot at trading up to the high of like that, what, 118.30. There is major resistance at 119.23. I'm going to take you back in time. I'm going to show you where I'm getting this from. Let's just go back, way back before the euro dollar fell. Right here, we look at this consolidation zone of August of 2021. This top is actually a very important top to get through for the euro dollar to continue to reverse all this downward pressure that it had for months. It's just starting to come up to resistance right now. Now, we got to keep an eye on dollar yen. All right, we're going to be talking about dollar yen in a little bit, but the warning level for the week, okay, is 114.75. If 114.75 breaks this week, we could be trading back down to the all important level of 112, say 90, 113, the figure. Now, it's like 400 points away from that, but that could be a normal market movement in the euro dollar. But the important level, the first warning level, is that 114.75. If we can get up through 117.60, it's going to be a new look. All right, but the 118.30 is been monster resistance for a while, and so has the 119.76 has been untested for quite a long time. So that level is going to offer severe, selling pressure at that point. People are going to be taking profits if they've been holding the euro, like say 110, 111. They'll be looking to take profits up there for sure. So got to come over to my daily analysis, and I'll talk about that step by step on what we should be doing for the day. All right. Let's just confirm some euro dollar. Okay, let's go over to US dollar index versus the euro dollar itself. As you see, when there's an inverse relationship, okay, so as the US dollar index falls, euro dollar should actually push up. We had this slight dip in this area right here. We got a little bit of a rally, but if you look, we haven't really taken off in the euro dollar. So there still seems to be a little bit of a non truly biddish tone to the euro dollar itself. And I do believe it's dollar yen. Dollar yen is the one that we really have to pay attention to. All right. So if the euro if the dollar index could rebound, okay, what does it mean for the euro dollar? It means the euro dollar is going to come off. If this index rebounds, if we come here, we could see where we were, like right over here on the euro USD. Now, I gave you the important points for the week. So if this thing can starts to rebound for whatever reason, technically, um, the euro dollar could get some pressure. So I want you guys to focus this week on the euro pound. Okay, this cross is going to offer some good insight to what's happening in the euro dollar itself. So if the euro dollar can actually start gaining ground against the sterling and the sterling dollar stays stable, then you got a good euro dollar rally in the works. All right. So let's move on over to good old sterling yen, my favorite. Okay. And yes, this is not a game. I was doing a video, on this, and I'm saying, a lot of people think that it's really easy to make money in this market. And I'm like, no, it's not a game, man. It's the world toughest market. Look for that video. I'm going to be putting it up. Let me go over to this. I'll change this to sterling yen. So I got a clean chart, and I'll get rid of these candlesticks. Somebody wanted me to use candlesticks. I don't know why, but they did. So let's go to green. Okay. And of course, I don't want thin bars. I don't like thin bars. I like fat, thick bars. All right, so here we are. Sterling yen trading right around 195.99.45. The 200 level has been punched, hasn't been able to continue from that level. So let's look at sterling yen on a weekly basis. Let's see where we are on a weekly. All right, so here we are. All right, so it's all right. So if I'm using three bar harmony, right? If let's just pretend this week didn't happen. What three bar harmony said was, as we open this week, if we got through this, let's see, 1, 2, 3. If we got through this top, we were kind of in a bullish tone. Now it rallied. Now it couldn't get through. Let's go a little bit longer. Okay, we couldn't get through. Let me see something right here. 201.50. I'm going to put a level up. 201.50. Let's go right to this spike before we had a slight retrace. No, come up to this one. 1, 2, 3. Right there. So 201.84 is like the true break point, escape, going higher, but it's also going to be monster resistance. As it stands right now, since this is a weekly, 1, 2, 3, this level down here of 195 is the most critical price we got this week right there. So right now, sterling yen is tracking in between, say, what, 201.84. I know that's far away, but we really got to get through, and sustain the rally above, say, 200. 200. So if we get above 200, we break through the top that we had at like 200 and like 25. It's a good sign that it's going to be trying to get up to 201.84. Again, I believe this is going to be caused by more of a dollar yen rally than a sterling dollar rally. That's just my opinion. It could change during the week, but it's something we got to keep our eye on. Got to keep your eye on dollar yen. All right, let's move over. Oh, since we're talking about it, let's move over to good old dollar yen. Okay, here we are in dollar yen. All right, so this is a 6-hour chart. Let's go to the weekly. Here's the weekly chart right here. Uh, if dollar yen breaks down below 140, 146.20, it's showing weakness trading back down to like 145.70 for the week. Now, if we could get above this level here, like say, let's go 149. Let's go 149 for since it's a weekly market. Let's say 149.22 this week. If we can get above 149.22, we'll be challenging the high that we reached a couple of weeks ago at 150, almost 151. All right. You don't really see it happening in dollar yen. If I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking that really dollar yen's a little bit, the dollar against yen is a little bit soft, which would be good for euro bills and sterling dollar bills. But again, um, I'll get more of an understanding of what the market wants to do after the Asia Open, and London really comes in, gives me an idea. I'll have some like key specific points to point out, like, hey, this is a level you should look to buy at or sell at. You know how I do it with my dailies. So right now, dollar yen is, as long as it can hold, let's say this is the old level right here, 146.64. If it can hold that, it's showing a little bit of strength. It needs to get above, 147, say 50, 50, 60, then take out 149.22, and it's got that monster resistance at 151. But if it drifts lower quickly and it breaks this point and it's heading back down to like 145.50, again, come to my daily analysis and I'll go over those points. Let's look at sterling dollar. This one's like been nowhere land, man. I mean, it's just hasn't been able to sustain a rally. Let's look at the weeklies. We come over to weeklies. It gained some ground, off the lows here. So you got 1, 2, 3. This is a very deep point. It's got to hold 131, the figure, you know. Right now it's at 135, so that's good. So let me see something here. 135.94. I got to get a warning level. Hang on, let me get a warning level. Warning level that Or a good buy level, you got to watch price action at this point would be like 134.35. So if you got a dip down there in your sterling dollar bull, you're going to want to look at price action this week down at 134.35. If it breaks that, it's opening its way back up to, I'm going to say, this low week's close at like 133. Okay, so that's the most important point for sterling dollar this week, 134. 35, like that. If we can get above this level here of 136, say 15, it's starting to show signs of strength to potentially get up to 136.78. Not that much further, okay? But uh, so how we would handle it is if we did break 15, we'd look for a retrace, maybe use a Fibonacci number, and then look to buy the dip. All right, so let's go over to good old Euro Yen. Here we go. Euro again. Let's go weekly. Let's get it weekly up. Right here. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Wow. 1, 2, 3. In order way, that's pretty far up right there. Right there. It's got to get through 174, the figure. Right now it's trading at 172. Well, it's closed at 172 like 25. This week we made it up to 173.02. That was really hard resistance. Remember that? Got pumped right down. I caught that euro yen trade, by the way. I caught the sell. Um, so as it stands, in order for it to really show strength this week, it's got to get above 174. All right. And it's got to hold 169. Say, let's say 169 right here. 169.70. Uh, a warning. Let's get a warning going. Let's see here. Let me get a warning level for you. The warning level comes in at 171.08. Oh, I just had it right there. That's the warning level for this thing. Okay, so if you're a euro yen bull, you're going to want to watch price action at 171.08. If it breaks through that, it's going to attempt to get down to 169.73-ish. Again, dollar yen, I think, is going to be the one that's ruling the roost here. So as I said, about 4 times before, make sure you tune into my daily analysis, and I'll have the exact points that we need to, hold. Like really, right now I could tell you an exact point right here. Um, it's down actually. It's got to recover back over 172.80 right now. If it doesn't, it's drifting lower towards that say 172 or 171.80 level, and then if that goes, then we're looking at 171.08. So it's got to get back over 172.80 right now. So if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to share my videos far and wide. And remember, always, always, always enjoy the party, but dance near the door. I'll see you in tomorrow's update. Cheers.